catch the rat. Oh no!
Welcome back to Rat Reacts. I'm Master Sewer Emperor Ditman, rat of all trades, and I've got a surprise that's going to double the amount of rats in this video. More on that in a sec. It feels like forever since the last Taskmaster reaction went out, but it's only been a month. Weird month with nothing new on YouTube, but I did make stuff. I made a Series 16 Top Task video and the first episode of Ratmos Radio where I discuss my favorite music. Both of those are available for free on Ratron.com. That's Ratron.com/ratofalltrades. But I can't share them on YouTube because of copyright. Speaking of YouTube, if you're watching there, you should be aware that you're viewing a truncated version of this reaction. As always, the full video will be available to members of the Rodent Revolution back over at Ratron. But Ditman, what about doubling the rats in this video? I hear you ask. I've got really good ears. Today we have a special guest. He's a puzzling rat in all the right ways. It's Cyrus Chudderton.
Hey, Ditman. Good to see you. Oh, sorry, I forgot the intro you wrote. Hold on. I abase myself before you, oh, exalted evilness. There, how's that? Good to see you.
I don't think that's quite what I wrote, but okay. Good, yes. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I'm looking forward to getting to do a Taskmaster reaction. I've been watching yours, and that seems like a fun thing.
Yeah, I had some questions to ask of you. For instance, I actually mentioned you in one of the videos, I think like around 4 when they were doing Series 16 Episode 4 when they were doing the sausage task, because I knew you were a chef rat too. How do you like the cooking tasks?
I love cooking. Really enjoy my time in the kitchen, and so yeah, it was interesting to see them cook. I'm not sure I would call it sausage in that episode, but yeah, you know, they've cooked some interesting stuff.
Okay. Well, I know you've got your channel you're starting, which is all about puzzles and stuff. And the first one is cookie related, and I think you've got another one coming out right around the time this video is going to come out. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. Should be fun puzzle videos, and the first one is based on cookie cutters. So hopefully you have fun with that.
Nice. Okay, I want to watch the new New Year's treat thing. But do you know anything about the contestants beforehand?
Then I don't know anything about the contestants. I've been trying to avoid any spoilers.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I did when the trailer came out like a month or whenever ago, about a month. I read some of the comments and I thought that some people were being really mean and cruel in the comments because, so one of the contestants here is Dwarf, which I'm excited to see. And I saw some comments saying there's like, oh, they're letting a kid on. That's so crazy. But then I realized that not only is he a dwarf, he actually is only 14. So he actually is a kid too. So I'm excited about that. Because that's something I've thought of before is like, I really want to see someone like Chris McCausland do it. But I mean, do you know who that is?
I don't.
Okay. And I know you watch some of the British comedian shows, but yeah, he's a blind comedian and he's really good. But obviously they could not.
The name just doesn't happen to be familiar.
Okay. Yeah, that's something they just could not fit into a full series. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, we should start watching.
All right, sounds good. Ooh, yeah. Different cats.
Yeah. I just mentioned it because I thought people were actually like specifically being mean and calling him a kid, but no, okay, he is a kid. So, and apparently he's well loved. So, got a favorite already.
Huh?
With the prize task, what's the category, Alex?
It's this. The most fun thing to be carrying when you enter a room full of people you don't know.
Oh. Deborah and I met on a show many, many years ago, and in the bar afterwards, I pitched an idea to her. I didn't think it would take 15 years to get my revenge, but here we are, Deborah.
He talks about that.
Cage for calling bingo numbers on.
Here it is. Quite a nice one.
OK.
Oh,
There you go.
I don't know whether it's fun, Deborah.
It is an odd thing
you're
to
laughing already, aren't you?
have at a party.
Yes, because I'm imagining the awful silence as you walk in. Kojey, welcome. What have you brought us that would make things fun?
A robot puppy.
Here it is.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't remember the
So,
adjective
the
they
problem is,
used,
I
if
don't
it
know
was
how
the
many people
weirdest
are in the
thing
room,
or
and I
best
wouldn't want
thing.
anyone to go without, so
But you have to be
6
careful.
robot puppies doing a synchronized dance. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean, my mind's blown.
Yeah.
OK, Lenny, can you beat 7 dancing robot dogs?
6.
It's quite tricky because obviously I'm the only kid here and I sort of wanted to fit in somehow. So I brought beer and cigarettes.
Bold play.
balls. Yeah.
OK, wonderful. Steve?
I've got the most venomous animal in the world in a jar.
Someone's up the stakes.
The venom gives you an impending sense of doom. So you have this overwhelming sensation that the world is going to end once you've been stung by an irukandji.
Is it the sort of feeling that Deborah's feeling just before the points are given?
Wasn't it supposed to be
Okay,
a fun
sorry.
item?
I have brought with me a one-man band.
I'm gonna
because
check in
I've
a
always wanted one. Could be a banjo and the thing going on in the back and then come on.
No, Zoe, I'm a big fan of your work, but I'm not going to find that fun.
I had one at my wedding. I like them. First dance. Had
Yeah?
that.
It's so weird.
Right. We need to know which is the least fun.
Well, you know which is the...
Okay, it's the most fun thing to be carrying when you walk into a room full of people you don't know. So there is fun involved. Let's figure this out.
Yeah. See, I have to say I would have a jester's
Stop,
hat.
no. You don't get to score it.
No.
But,
I
Jester's hat, nah. That sucks.
oh, come on. You can't help but
So-
be silly with that.
So either Kojey or Lenny is first. Not sure. So the robot dogs or the candy and beer. I think for the sake of my image as a kid-friendly YouTuber, I should only give that 4 points. So Kojey gets 5. Lenny gets 4. I guess Zoe's thing is sort of fun. 3 points. And then Deborah's bingo ball, 2 points. And Steve, I don't know what you're thinking. That's a cool thing to bring to a room, but it is not fun to bring jellyfish inside a
Yeah.
impenetrable jar into a room. So, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, but not fun.
Very interesting. And if you had like a way to actually throw it at people and like give everyone welts and something, that might be fun. Like just toss a bunch of seafood around the room. But anyway, that's not what he was suggesting though. So nope.
What have you got,
Come
Alex?
on.
Well, Papa Greg, it's time for some Papa Doms.
I'm going to regret saying that.
Papa Dom isn't really
It's
something
these
we have in
poppadoms.
the US.
Hurrah!
After each mouthful, you must use a letter of the alphabet from your vocabulary.
Then either compliment Greg or insult Alex. I don't want to insult you.
I like to be
Oh,
insulted.
you like to be insulted, okay.
Your insults and compliments must all be different.
If you use a lost letter at any time, 10 grams will be added to your final poppadom weight.
Most poppadoms eaten wins. You have a maximum of 10 minutes.
Your time starts when
Ooh.
Alex blows his whistle.
Do you know what poppadoms are?
Yeah, yeah. Only had them
Alex,
once, I
I don't like
think.
your shoes.
After every mouthful, you
Yeah.
must lose
So are
weight.
they like
bit of-
biscuits?
Not even
Bit of
Okay.
effort to eat through them that quickly.
I haven't swallowed yet.
Right, good to know.
No. Uh-huh.
Is that not
I
enough?
haven't swallowed yet. I am going to get my mouth full. Lovely.
Lovely, you say.
Did I say lovely?
Oh,
Happy with it?
Water?
Are these vegan?
Alex, you will always be a sidekick.
they're counting all the incidental words. Oh, that's cruel.
Well, I mean, he keeps just saying words.
Moron?
He keeps, instead of just like
said the B word.
one word per insult or compliment.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Five
both
and a
actually
half.
made quite a few mistakes, unfortunately. So every time you made a mistake, 10 grams will be added to your total. You made 24 mistakes.
I made 24 mistakes.
Steve made
Which is
38.
huge compared to the weight of the
If you
poppadoms.
had not even eaten anything, you would have done much better.
Okay,
Can I go get some
okay.
water?
First thing I'm going to do, please, sir, can I get a drink?
You may.
Is that going in? Hermie, I'm just checking. You absolute beauties.
Still here, we're still here. Still smashing it up.
Oh.
There's something in... Is it sauces? Can I dip the... Oh!
Don't know if that makes it easier, but it makes it tastier.
You're a mean man.
I didn't like your hoodie this morning.
A mean man is a great one for later
Yeah.
when you've gotten rid of
Alex,
12
you're
letters.
so hairy.
Ah.
Oh,
Move fingers. Oh, God. Wait.
Question. It says eat the poppadoms. Doesn't say who has to.
oh, very good.
I can't spell any of my insults.
Gap.
My teeth?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
If you just make inarticulate noises with your mouth full, they can't tell what letters are needed.
I feel sick.
Well, I feel quite hurt.
Right. I don't think anyone really nailed
This is your
it, but
problem in the context
we'll
of this stupid
see.
show, Zoe. You're too nice. Kojey, I felt that the moment you discovered the dipping sauces, that you lost total interest in this task. I feel you were just there for a meal.
Simply became snack
I always wanted to
time.
feed things to Alex. So much so that I had the moment commemorated into a T-shirt.
That's pushing it.
So in the
You're
end,
pushing
eating
your luck,
poppadoms is
Coke.
kind of irrelevant. It was all about Kojey produced 97 poppadoms. Comes in last place. You get 1 point. Lenny produced 64. Zoe 41. Steve 24. Deborah only produced 15 poppadoms in the end, so she gets 5 points.
There it is. Here we go.
Wow.
That is almost exactly the opposite of what I gave them in the
All
first
right,
task.
it's close. We have 2 people in joint third and 2 people in joint first.
That's all right.
How long does it take you to eat an orange?
Why are there oranges in the gramophone?
an orange?
Might want to give myself a bit of extra time, considering where I am, what kind of show this is.
This isn't part of this. This is just a general.
I don't believe you, Alex.
I'm going to go for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes. Okay,
I reckon I could do an orange in about 45 seconds.
that's pretty cool.
It's one of my special talents.
Okay, you can open the task now.
Okay.
Draw a picture of yourself eating some fruit on this tablet.
You may not touch the touch screen with any part of your hand. You have as long as it takes you to eat an orange.
Also, throughout the task, you must become increasingly angry.
Your time starts now.
I honestly thought that I was being challenged as to how fast I could eat an orange.
But it felt to me like you've timed yourself
Like it
eating
was something
oranges
I've done in the
before.
past and gone, yeah,
Have you?
no.
Deborah has this amazing ability.
That sounded like a
in any
yes.
situation to seem like she's in charge. It's quite a skill.
Kind
She
of
doesn't
did.
like strong women. Okay. Right. Let's have a look.
OK, do you want me to show you all of them creating at once?
Alex probably would not have let me do that.
Oh, wow. I can do it with my nose.
There's a banana here. Bananas are like fingers.
It's gone blank.
Oh, can I use your hands?
I think I might have to shut my eyes, though, so it's...
Oh, okay.
You know what? Because he's so angry, laser beams.
Pew, 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 pew.
It feels like you're getting less angry.
He's having too much fun.
Better things with my time right now. Darn it, you pesky Horne.
Can I end on a happy note? Because I'm actually quite pleased with my picture.
Ugh, that was so loud!
He only had 45 seconds, but Steve managed to paint this with his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's going to be in the top
45
half,
seconds that you took the time to give yourself a six-pack.
Steve made himself a rift more than
What? Oh,
fruit.
is this a self-portrait? I thought it was portraits of Greg.
Is he not supposed to be eating fruit?
There's supposed to be fruit in the picture, yeah. That was the only thing missing. Unless you can claim any of that is fruit.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but I like it.
It's watermelon, Steve. It's watermelon. Look, it's got pips in it.
Kojey's radical picture. See the laser beams if you look closely.
That's a strawberry. I mean a strawberry.
Next up, I'm going to show you Lenny's rushed self-portrait. Kim Kardashian with a banana.
I changed to a pear, but obviously I'm quite small, so the pear is very... Like, that's actually what a pear is like to me.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Here is Deborah's masterpiece.
Here we go.
What?
Huh.
Well, I went abstract too.
Where's the picture?
Is it you?
That created quite a big black layer over the top, but we have managed to take that layer off because you were eating a banana in the picture you claimed. And this is what you did before covering it up. Much better. Much better.
That looks like Cupid. Flying around with clutching a banana like this.
Oh dear, he's out. All right, Greg, I'm going to show you all five.
I mean, it's obviously Deborah.
Okay, pause. Okay, I often don't like these because they're just all bad and it's hard to separate that. But I am going to try to figure this out. One easy way to separate it is I can separate those who decided to use color. So in that case, this is going to be very similar to the first round. Kojey 5 points and Lenny 4 points. I like Zoe's, and you could tell she's eating something. I thought it was a banana instead of watermelon, so I'll give her 3. And then Steve 2. Deborah 1.
Yeah.
There, that wasn't hard.
I think that's good. I like the use of color, and yeah, on Zoe's, I thought it was some sort of melon, so I could see it. Ooh, popcorn. I don't make popcorn with a toaster.
Make these things pop when the timer hits 0.
Make these things pop when the timer hits 0. Toast.
Popper,
Monster.
Jack.
Gum, feeder, cuckoo, bubble, and balloon. Missing a balloon.
Oh, shortest time between first and last pop wins.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
You can do as much testing as you
So
want.
it can't be F.
You've only got those pieces of bread and only one balloon.
Huh?
And we have title.
There are 15 minutes until the clock hits 0. They want all their pops to happen at the same time as that. The closer the pops are together, around the clock hitting 0, the better. So you're pre-toasting your toast, are you?
Yes.
OK.
And then it's going to be toast to toast.
I think it's speech operated.
But yeah,
have to talk
I
to the
think this is
toaster?
good to experiment.
Go down.
I think you can
No, I'm not sure it is, actually. That's a cat feeder, Lenny.
Oh,
So I thought they were minutes.
No.
Not minutes. It's hours, isn't it?
if I give it the smallest. Oh.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay. How many things? It's like 8 things.
Have I got to chew bubble gum?
To turn it into a bubble,
Yeah.
Can you let me know when there's 10 seconds left?
so you're doing everything in the last 10 seconds. I like it.
Yes.
You're working
Ambitious,
Okay, so it's
but
the
I
same.
mean,
That's first one
you
down.
are allowed to go over.
The next pops are the real pops, is that right?
That's right.
I think they're all going to be pretty close.
Yeah.
Yay! Amazing!
He
Just need to make
he
sure
was
they all did everything.
Pretty tight on that.
Hands are so slippery.
Yeah.
Am I doing the right
Steve
thing?
looked really good.
Oh, that popped. That popped.
One more thing hasn't popped yet.
Well, it hasn't popped. That.
Correct.
I mean, Steve just seems like he's a professional popper to me.
I had an advantage in that I've used a toaster before.
Yeah, Deborah, do you sometimes think with all of your success you may have lost touch a little?
Steve was the fastest of the 3. His window was just 18 seconds to pop all 9 things. Lenny and Deborah were very similar with their times. Unfortunately for Deborah, she didn't spot the feeder. So Lenny took 50 seconds altogether, Deborah 72, which is not bad.
And you think that not seeing the feeder is going to be the thing that Deborah regrets most about that task?
Go down.
Next up, it's Kojey and Zoe.
Okay.
There's 3 pieces of bubblegum there.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell.
Please.
Okay, yeah. Why do they always make you jump?
It's not happening, is it?
I've never been able to blow a bubble with bubble.
Ever.
No.
Spit it out.
Spit it out.
You're sick of me.
How long have I got left?
Stick.
Still getting bigger. Okay, cool. That's gone.
Oh.
That's the first pop.
First pot. How much time I got left on the thing?
Well, 3 minutes.
1 minute to go.
Well.
Okay, let's just try for at least. 1, 2.
She might do all right.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Kojey's too laid back to win this one.
QRS straight to the T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs.
Everything is popped.
I'm glad he knows his ABCs now.
Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you.
You can take them with you if you want.
Taking my toast.
I don't think he knew them
That's
in
all
the
I have.
Papadum
I have no
test.
dignity left, but I have 2 pieces of toast.
Oh, she didn't realize it was ours.
Okay, well, we know that so far Deborah's in 3rd with 72. Neither of you two did better than that, of course. Kojey,
okay.
your window was 3 minutes 31. Zoe, the cat feeder, finally went off 24 minutes after the first.
Oh, Zoe.
A single point
Well,
to Zoe,
there we
2
go.
to Kojey, 3 to Deborah, 4 to Lenny, but 5 to Steve Backshall.
Okay,
Steve
pause.
is joint.
Pause. It's time for the obfuscation round. It's been a while since I did this. I just realized that I haven't been thinking about episode titles. Maybe something Kojey said. With his, I'm just thinking like now I know my ABCs.
Yeah, yeah. Or you sicken me to Alex.
That might be it.
Yeah, ABCs is probably more exotic in terms of random things for people to say.
I like that. Yeah, I do like that. And I don't want to think too hard about this.
Yeah.
Considering I wasn't thinking about it earlier and would have to rewatch. So, 1 point to Kojey. Now, does anybody else get an extra point? We also have Deborah's go down, but that's not really. It's funny, but it's not a good title. Okay, so we have the 1 title point. I don't think I'm giving out any other points.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
That's fine. That is fine for today. Alrighty, it is time for the final task, and then we will know who won. It's getting pretty close. Okay.
Oh.
Lad, who will be reading the task out?
Deborah Meaden, please.
Okay. Say whether the item will fit through the hole or not fit through the hole. If you get it right, you lose an egg, and the fewest eggs remaining wins. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Well done,
Shall
Kojey.
we head over to the first item?
Will the duck bring them luck?
We've got 2 yeses and 3 no's.
Oh,
It's time for
Okay,
first.
I'm gonna say yeah. I am gonna play with this one.
I think yes. I think. Yeah.
Okay,
2 correct answers.
I have lost one
Discard
egg.
your eggs, Kojey and Lenny.
I like how
Watermelon.
others
Will the
showing
melon
us
be a hero
all
or
9 of these.
No.
Instead of
that
doing an
hole looks-
elimination round thing, where we'd only see like a third of them. Anyway, I didn't even look, so let's say no, I guess.
Oh, it's a squishy toy.
Ah, I wasn't even looking at it.
Kojey's cross.
I'm not sure he's as cross as Lenny is.
Pick up the final
Umbrella.
item if you want.
But anyway,
Will little Alex Horne
Be reborn.
something is gonna ring.
No. No.
I said no, definitely. Yeah.
He did not.
That did not count at all.
Good. Just enjoy Kojey's
Uh,
fun for a minute.
hang on.
in joint third in that round. Deborah and Zoe both got half of them right, 5, which means they get 3 points each. In second place, 6 correct answers was Steve, but Lenny got 7, so he gets 5 points.
Okay, pause.
All right.
I'm just writing the number that they got correct. They said that sometimes I like doing this instead of just giving them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't think it said how much Kojey got right. Okay. So I rewatched just the ending, and they said he got the fewest. They didn't give the number for
Okay.
Kojey. Since the next fewest was 5, I'm gonna give Kojey 3 points, I think. Which may or may not be correct, but Then Debbie and Zoe both get 5 points. Steve is S. I'm used to S meaning 3 different names. Now it's Steve. Okay, he got 6, and Lenny got 7. Okay. We will find out who Greg awards the winner in a moment. But for we got fairly close episode between 15 points and 21 points. But the winner is definitely Lenny. Lenny Rush. Hooray!
Lenny did a great
We've been
job.
rooting for. Yeah, who we've been rooting for. And I think after the 4th task, I'll have to do the math again later, but I think everyone was like really close and it was anybody's game. But Lenny got 7 questions right in the final task. And that bumped him up over everybody else. All right. Now, what about Greg?
And so the final scores look a little bit like this.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good competition. Good spread on the field there.
Yeah, everyone had something to give to the occasion.
Good pose.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun and some fun tasks in there. So the Papadoms one was tricky if you didn't recognize that the real task was the letters. I liked that one.
Yeah, that's kind of sneaky. The Papadoms is kind of just there and not where your focus should be. But I mean, it demands a lot of physical focus is what makes that tricky.
The popping one was surprisingly challenging it looked.
Yeah, I think the hardest of, there were like 8 or 9 things they had to pop. And I think the hardest one to time would definitely be the balloon. Which means you kind of just have to get everything ready and then base it on the balloon. As soon as that goes, do everything else. And try to get it in order of which are hardest to do and get those done first.
Yeah, try to have everything prepped and then just run through them all really quick. That was a tricky one too.
Yeah, that one's just really hard to know how well you do without actually doing it. So, yeah, we were both saying exactly how to do it well, but whether we'd actually manage it is a whole nother question.
Oh yeah, it's a physical challenge as much as anything.
Yeah. I liked the last task too. I mentioned that they went through all 10 items instead of doing a yes or no, and then people get eliminated if they're wrong, which I have mentioned several times on this show. I don't like those sorts of live tasks. But so I'm glad we didn't do that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that was a good change in how they scored it.
Yeah, and then I got to give somebody 7 points and somebody 6 and whatever. Anything else? The portrait test. The portrait tests I think are rarely amazing. They are often kind of fun to watch, and then you can get some kind of funny results, but it's rarely like a top task. The one time I think it really, really succeeded would be like Series 4 with Joe Lycett smiling. I think that's the one time that it was really elevated to a high level. Otherwise, they're kind of just, somewhere in the middle ground.
I think you're right. They tend to be amusing tasks, but not really substantial.
Yeah, that's a good word. Not substantial. For those of you watching, I know there isn't anything recent on this YouTube channel because I kind of had a month break, but there are 2 things on Ratreon that you might have missed. One is the top tasks video, and it's totally free. You don't have to be a member, although you could do that if you want. The top tasks for Series 16 video, and then Ratmos Radio Episode 1, which is another thing that I couldn't share on YouTube. But it's free. You don't have to be a member on Ratreon to get it. So, yeah. And then coming up next is Champion of Champions. And then what? What I wrote down is I'm going to do some creature creation stuff, which actually, Cyrus, I think you know some stuff about that, but we don't have to get into that yet.
Ooh. Well, if we're talking costumes, yes.
Yeah, so that's a possible thing. I think I need to stop deciding so far into the future what I'm going to do, and just this is the feeling I'm getting, is that I should just kind of do everything on a whim from now on, and only talk about like the next video, because things keep happening, and then someone gets sick. I was sick.
Yeah, you don't want to go too far into the future. Just the next thing is funny.
And then you are supposed to actually watch with me for Taskmaster Series 16, the finale, instead of the New Year's treat. But you got sick, so lots of stuff happening. Anyway.
Yeah, such fun.
Okay, well, I lost my train of thought. All right, so yeah, let's just be done.
I'll jump on the track.
We are
and say
bye. We're done.
I'm just starting to make videos, so if you like puzzles, word puzzles, logic puzzles, check out videos on my channel.
Yeah, we already talked
now
about
we're done.
that. We already talked about that at the beginning. Okay. You got your 2 minutes of famous cheese time or whatever. All right, we're done. Bye.
Bye.